Hello and welcome back to Elden Ring. In the last video, we got a lot of stuff done in Crumbling Farm Azula, so now we're going to continue going and getting items and such. We'll do Alexander's quest. We'll grab every item that we can up to the end. And then we're going to go back and fight some dragons. This area may not be that big, but I think it might genuinely take about that amount of time to get through it all. If we get through all that in less time, then we're going to go over to the liturgical town and start unlocking the Hallowed Tree. Yes, I forgot. I'm going to want to have a big weapon equipped. So let's chuck it over here. Still too heavy. Oh, we're 105. That sucks. Come on. There we go. Now. And yes, we could use the slam attack from our big hammer. Sunflower, I should say. But this is a guaranteed they're gone. One swipe. Rather than wasting all that magic every time we need to do a little attack. This is a lot quicker. So now let's go on down here. Get this item on this ledge. Jump back over. And we continue that way. Grabbing items and dodging arrows the whole way. I knew it was gonna hit hard, but I didn't think it was gonna hit that hard. That is pretty rough. Now, we're gonna go get this grace point. And then go get what's down there. Alley-oop. Oh, camera. Don't screw me over like that. Oh. Grab every item we can here. So yet again, it's a spot we won't have to come back to, because this is just a tiny little offshoot. Not all that much here. Nothing that way. Pretty sure later, yeah, later is where we come to the route that's above here, but you can drop down onto this later in order to come back. An easier route than I'm gonna probably do, or I might do the absolute easiest route and just warp out of that spot because it's a bit of a pain once we're done with it. Excellent. Now, we jump over here. And then over here. And we're back at where the grace point was. Little loop. But that's exactly what it was supposed to be. And we can switch back to our duels. We're going to go through some of this area, grab all the items, and then we'll come back and heal before fighting the boss. There's a fair amount of items to get. This is the offshoot. I knew there was a hallway. I couldn't remember if it was up top or down below. That loops around this whole area. Allows you to grab some stuff. But it's up top. And it should take you down below. Stone Sword Key is nice because we're going to be needing that soon. I'm pretty sure you could actually level skip from here. Or here, like right above here, where you just use the waterfall dance here. And you can jump all the way across and skip a lot of this area. We do not do level skipping, though. We're going through it all. Don't want to go there. That's the boss fight room. We want to go here. Walk around it. Who's that? The recusant. Oh, that is good. We might actually summon him in. I'm pretty sure we're gonna decimate these two bosses no matter what, but it's a little easier to deal with them in general when you have that guy. I know there's also a secondary area that we can go through, but I'm having trouble remembering exactly where it is that you have to jump off to get to it. Takes you over there. I want to say it's up top, but I could be wrong. There's an easier way of getting there. You just gotta beat the boss. Let's level up, use our runes. Well, we're currently at medium load without a shield on, but we have to have this. That is quite nice. We could try that out for a boss fight. Let's check real quick. It's only one heal, I'm not worried about that. But yeah, no, I couldn't be over there, because that's where we just were looking at the other exit. So, couldn't be below that. I think you might have to go down and fight these bosses, but we can check and see if there's another way to jump there afterwards. Summoning this guy for a little bit of help. And because I don't think he'll be here unless you finish the Volcano Manor quest. So, it's a nice little added bonus thing since we did that. Oh, still had the wrong one equipped, but we were far enough away that it didn't matter. Okay, now where's Fernal? Why is he just standing back here, watching? Get in the fight. I don't know who we're smashing in the face right now, but got one of them. Gotta hate this attack. Oh, it actually got me right at the end. Oh, just as I was trying to back up and heal, one heal would have done it. Oh well. Could always do the really fun thing I've heard about, but never done. Take one of these. I think we'll only need one. Run on past that guy. And that one. Jump on down here again. That ain't good. We're just gonna go on and yeah, not one of them is out of commission for the rest of the fight. That's not a regular sleep pod, that's an eternal sleep pod. So, eternal sleep puts enemies asleep. forever. Regular sleep pot. I would have woken up after a couple of seconds, I'm pretty sure. Gonna do your big attack now. Roly-poly. Yep. I don't know what Brungal is doing, but we're just gonna leave him be. Wombo combo. Oh, it's still not gone. There we go. That one's gone. We got one more to fight. Should be another big guy. Whenever he appears. Oh, wow. Gave me another of these ones. Did still have one more unit. There. We got another smithing stone bell bearing for that too. Now we can rest. And then this should be the way out. Yeah, to the other area that I was talking about. Can't get there from here, but there's a way to jump down and over to that side. And I think you have to come from this side to get there. But I could be wrong. The entrance is right over that way. So... oh, I think I remember how to get down there now. So we could have done this from the start. We want to go to this one. And then we want to jump off one of these edges. Not here. I think you can genuinely just ba-boop. And then ba-boop. You could have used that path as a shortcut straight to the boss. If you didn't want to fight anything up there, you could have just jumped down right after that grace point. Instead of running past the other guys, come over here and run through this zone. But either way, you're gonna have to run past guys, so the upper floor seems like a better option to me. And then we can grab everything these guys were protecting. Somber smithing stone number 9. That's that good stuff. We can upgrade another weapon to +10. Or I guess +9. We would still need an ancient somber, but still. Close enough. We'll just sit here. I guess we could have sat at this one up here, but either way, sitting at a side of grace was good. We will sit at this one since it's closer. And now we can go on through here. Summoning thing. This way. Supposed to go down these stairs, but you can't always jump off that ledge too up top. You have to drop on one of these enemies if you got them in your sights. Let's clear this zone out too. Just dodging those. I was not planning on jumping across that gap. Way too small of a gap. I mean, way too large of a gap for you to jump across. I feel. Might be able to make it, but I ain't risking it when those blades are flying at you. Because if one of them hits you in air, then it'll flinch you and stop you a little bit, and you might just not be able to make that jump anymore. Oh gosh. Alley-oop. Okay. If we can make that, we could definitely make the previous jump. Totally jump across that then, but I would still not risk it when you're fighting the other dude. I think I remember you can actually go up there that way and get an item. Let's just look and see real quick, because you might have to jump across from that side. Yeah, we can't get back from here, so I think you do. I think that's your way back if you want to. No risky bisky there. Go on over here and grab that item. Check over here for any other stuff. Yeah, damn. I wasn't expecting the combo to be that long, or else I would have focused on him first. I was expecting like a 3 or 4 hit combo, maybe. Not 8. Let's get that off my wheel. And then let's get back there. God damn. That sucked. Oh, and that one dropped an item. Oh well, though. They're not here to fight all these guys again. We need to not risk our runes. Get back there before anything. Dogs follow you till the ends of the earth usually, so I was waiting to see. If it wanted to keep coming like that other one, then I would have fought it too, but it did not. Did not mean to come up here. That was habit. used to dying up on that floor. So we probably will. I guess let's double check now. I don't think it's, yeah, nothing on that one. I think it's behind one of these pillars that there's a hidden item. Or it could be up top where the stone sword key door is. I think that's actually where I'm thinking it is. There's a lot of cracked floors around here that all look pretty darn similar. That's not a bad thing. That's literally the design of this area. It all is supposed to look the same. It's one uniform giant-ass temple. Ouch. Thought it was on this side, but I think it's on that side. Let's get rid of them so they don't follow us anywhere. There goes that one. There goes that one. You know, protecting any items. There it is, hidden behind a pillar. Let me use that stone sword key real quick. We'll come back to actually enter that door, because we want to go check this first. Alley-oop. Oh no, I didn't remember you being here. That one hit pretty hard. Ancient dragon smithing stove. That's what we like. Like it a lot. Now, back on in here. Over the bridge. And then through the door that we opened up. I believe up here there might be another bell bearing. But if it's not bell bearing, then it's like a smithing stone or something. Quite nice to have. As well as another dragon to fight. And Alexander. So, tons of stuff we had purpose to come here for. Now, since this is all skeletal dudes, let's go on in with this ready. Grab that. Heal up. Let's do a heal real quick, because these guys actually hit very hard. And I didn't want to risk that. Going south. Swivel over here. Get through all the crap that's on this side. That's right. The summoners get an extra life no matter what. That sucks. Get rid of this here summoning tree full of spear guys. like hit the tree to get them down or something. I don't remember where you're supposed to walk that makes them fall. But when you pass over something, they all just drop down and try to come and get you. It's annoying as hell. I was trying to get rid of them first, but not working out for me. That worked out. I guess he was standing up on the curb and the angle was just a little too high that he didn't get any of those swipes in. I'll take it. Let's heal up again. Go on over here and get this item. Alley-oop. I'm pretty sure this area has a lot of them that are going to spawn in. I don't know if he had to summon them in or not, but I remember like 10 popping out of the ground. I think that guy had to summon them though, so that worked out well for us. No extra items lingering around that I can see. I'll drop here. Get rid of these annoying dogs. And then we'll get this. Very nice. Lightning fortification. Grab that smithing stone. Ouch. And then for now, we'll get on out of here. Because as I said, we will be fighting every single one of these dragons. I'm just doing it in order. So we will start at the beginning and work our way here. Alexander, our good friend.
Ah, I see you finally made it here yourself. City hanging in the air is slowly crumbling. What an incredible place we've... But that aside, I doubt there's a single soul who could have handled that giant other... Of course, I count myself. Which means I've but one thing to... Would you kindly undertake my ordeal? Come and tell me when you're ready. I've been longing to... You are ready then? Then let us begin.
I am the great Jar Warrior, Alexander. Lend me strength, O warrior. Let us become one champion together.
As I suspect. My thanks. I knew you were the stuff of champions. It was a marvelous battle. I implore you, take what I bequeath from inside me. All vessels are destined to one day break. But the great Alexander lived as a warrior to his last.
And there goes Alexander, our good friend. I think we might have missed a spot or two to talk to him at, because I feel like you should have gotten smithing stone from that. Or maybe I'm just always thinking you get it from him, because that might be what's up here. No, we will do this. There's only 2 of them. And we want to do heavy damage. We don't want to do light damage to these 2. So let's go up. Let's find the first one right here. And get rid of them so it doesn't come in and attack us. And then we do the same with this one. While they're standing here like idiots. Because if you go inside and get this item, then they both charge at you and start attacking you at the same time, so you don't want to do that. And there was no ancient dragon smithing stone up here, just a cookbook. So I am confused. Maybe you get it from fully completing his quest. We do still have something left to do. Grab this. There's no easy way back out of there. You kinda just want to jump onto these platforms, grabbing the items you can on the way. I think that was the last one before we've reached where we were, though. So instead of falling down there and being forced to fight all of them again, we are going to warp over to, I believe it is the lift, and work our way a little bit further forward. Because there should be just a little bit more for us to go through before ending this episode. Get on past them. Get rid of you. And then we can go on over here, which is right under that stairwell that we went up. There was a door to the right that we ignored. That was that door. Nice. That is a useful talisman, but it is not the talisman we really need. We'll probably end up equipping that in a second, though. Because it will help. Yeah, that wasn't happening, buddy. Now let's check up top, because I think you have a secondary path you can go up here. Alley-oop. Items? No items? No items, but that's the path back to where we were before. So we're not taking that. We're not going backwards, we are going forward now. Get rid of this dog. And no path. Thought it was here. But a lot of this place does look very similar, so. One of the, all the other ones have a door up there. I thought there would be another one on this floor. And I am wrong. It's not like a loop around this edge. Nope. Then let's go in and fight this tough little mini-boss. One more door. This guy is easier to fight with a shield. So let's get that back on, shall we? Counterattacks always work really good against Crucible Knights. You don't feel like fighting them the old-fashioned way. This is always a safe bet. Just gotta keep an eye on that stamina. Sometimes you need to take a hit or two. Just to power through it. Okay. Now, let's jump on over here. Grab this. And we'll go on forward. This is an area we're going to run through quick. Because we have to come back here anyway. So get what we can get item-wise, but I don't think we'll get everything on our first pass. Nothing up here. He didn't drop nothing. Thought it was on this one. I was wrong. Oh, come on. Give me that. Give me those. Let's go. And this is the part that I always sprint through. The birds just slog you down here. You'll get stuck in perfect paths for the lightning to hit you. So it just never feels worth it to fight those ones. That one we only fought because usually it will fly away. But it didn't, so might as well. And it's already very damaged, so getting rid of it is easy peasy. Grab that item. Then we'll go up there and just grab whatever items are up top. Then we'll jump down that ramp. Clear out that zone. Probably should go get the grace point though, because we are low on flasks for where we're going. Alley-oop. Oh, the birds be so annoying. Down we go. Missed that ledge, but I don't think there's items on it. Grab the gravel stone. Don't need it, obviously, but if it's right in our face, might as well grab it. I decided to dip over here just to get away from the birds. They were too annoying. Just, oh, I missed some gravel stone. Checking behind us and making sure there's no shining items for us to grab. The gravel stone is nice to have, but absolutely not necessary. We are far enough in the game that I can pretty confidently say we're not going to be using many of those items legitimately, like needing to use them. So I don't need to go out of my way to get any of that crap. Instead, we'll just keep on trucking through. I think there's a guy. Yep, there's another one to fight up here. I just want to look at all the areas to get items at. That's our way out. Alley-oop. Very nice. And this is an unopenable door, which never made sense to me. I understand you want to put doorways on walls to make it look like an actual structure and all that, but sometimes you could just put the doorway on a way that's leading out into the abyss where you couldn't actually have gone to it, so people know it's not an actual door. You know? Grab all that gravel stone. Should be another crucible knight here. Let him go fight those guys first. We're not going to do much damage to him, but he'll get rid of all them. Which is just less for us to worry about while we're fighting them. Alright. Yep. As soon as I used that attack, I realized I should not have. Plain and simple as that. One smack was all it took to be like, yeah, I probably shouldn't have continued, but oh well. In for a penny, in for a pound, so they say. Alright, birdies. We don't have to fight any of y'all this time. And we've already fought your dragon friend. We just have to survive. Easier said than done, though. Now we've got 10 birds following us. Now, let's jump on this one. Over to here. And then we can wiggle our way back down. Not worried about the gravel stone again. Sure could have gotten it because we missed it before, but I'm not worried. Gonna try and swivel past that bird. I'm surprised that guy was aggroed, but oh well, we'll take it. I'll pull the lever, bonk. Pull the lever, bonk. Was the correct lever. But how damn does it take its time? wonder if these ones respawn. Does not look like it. Nope. I'm pretty sure like none of the gravelstone respawns. That's why it's a good idea to grab every single one of them that you see. But we ain't worried about it right now. Sometimes these guys can actually get some half-decent damage on this guy, but they are just not doing it this time around. Smack them down. Heal on up. Do it again. Smack down. Heal on up. That wasn't good, yup. The stamina break. I did exactly what I said you gotta keep an eye on during the last one's fight. That's a pain. Down again we go. Grab it just to grab it. Oh gosh. Oh, that sucks. Not even disappointed because of the runes on that one. Sure, that was a full level and then some, but it's just the time. The amount of time it keeps taking to just run here is just annoying. And anyone who knows this run knows that too. But the runes really sucks, don't get me wrong. I'm still angry about that at myself. Would have just taken looking at the frickin' floor to see that we weren't going to go at the right angle, or that I would have just needed to like run jump instead of run off. But it's the fact that that took a full like 2 fucking minutes just to run over to here, not even get close to where we were. It's infuriating. Really, all it was doing that purely to lose my runes. Stupid fucker that made me lose all my runes now. Let's just holy smack down everything. That sucks. That was all being caught in that tiny ass room. Recording's almost gonna frickin' cut me off too. Joy. I'm not gonna cut this into the end of the other episodes. Let's see how close we can get to there before we get to the recording, cutting off this hour-long recording session. Wasn't even because I wanted to fight him, but he just did a lot of damage last time. I didn't feel like risking that. And it also lured that one down when we did do that last time too, so nice little added bonus. Alright, we're definitely a little too close to the end of this episode, so I'm not gonna fight him now. I'll get us up there, and we'll just let him fight them while I do the outro. Here we are, in location. Let him begin the fight. And if you like this kind of content, like, comment, and subscribe. Comment down below anything you might want me to do in this game or any other games you might want me to go and play. And I will see all of y'all in the next video. Bye-bye.